My name is Thing, and in this video, we will be taking a look at how you can improve your 3D art while sculpting my master. Hello, and welcome back. So, point number one is search for all kinds of related references. Means whenever you are creating something, if you have assigned a task or you have given yourself any task, you should search for all kinds of references that you can find online. Not just go with one view, not just go with one image. Search for all kinds of reference in all kinds of scenario if you can find. If it's a person, you can search for that person for a certain age, or the look of that person. If you are creating something specific as a concept art, you can still look for references how that can be done, or what is the style that you're going for. So yeah, reference searching is very important. The more research and the time you spend on searching your references is the main key. The more time you can save in the actual production. That is a technique, very good technique. So while we are sculpting our Wednesday, our beloved Wednesday, I will be giving you all the pointers on how you can improve your 3D. So here I'm just trying to create a base for her, a base body. I am starting from scratch. You don't have to do that if you are not new, if you are experienced. But if you are new, I highly recommend you doing it, because this will make you practice more. And it's basics, moving object, tandem meshing, and doing all sorts of stuff. Here I am trying to measure through the 7 heads technique, and yeah, just trying to build up all the forms and everything. So we were talking about references. Suppose you are creating any stylized character or anything, any still object. Even if it's stylized, even if it's a unique reference, you won't find it anywhere, but you can find a similar looking object or a similar looking the style you are going for. So that is very important to keep in mind. When you don't have anything to look at while you are creating that stuff, how will you create, or how are you gonna achieve to that certain level of quality? You need something to look at, that yeah, what you are aiming for is right in front of your eyes, or maybe it's a little inspiring. Oh yes, references are important, very important. Spend some time on them, not just minutes. You can spend a whole day on that. So yeah, that is important. The kind of clothes you want from character, the kind of sometimes the will look different in certain lightings and everything. So you can find different kinds of references everywhere. And I'm trying to build up the forms, how a teenage female body should look like. And let's move on to the next point, which is spend time daily on sketching. Yes, it's self-explanatory. By sketching or sculpting, it means you can spend time 3D modeling. Even if you don't want to be a character artist or want to spend time in ZBrush, you can create something in Maya. If you love hard surface, you can do that, some little thing, or you can try your own project, something which it's not necessary you can finish it in one day. But yes, take a project and spend some time. You can take part in the art station challenges that comes every year, and then so yeah, those are pretty great. They can give you a good deadline so that you can work on. You can create props, you can create character, concept art, environment, whatever you like. So yeah, spend some time on your practice, on your sculpting, on your sketches, whatever you do. Spend some time daily. Apart from your college, if you are studying, even if you are in job, after coming from job, some people feel so exhausted. They have other things to do. Some people do sports. If you're doing that, that's fine. If you are working and you think you did something that day which was not yours, SIngh, you can come home and do some sketches, do something. So yeah, you should spend some time on your sculpting. That is a kind of meditation. Do that. And again, trying to build up all those forms, all those landmarks of a body. That is very important. Even though some of the parts are not visible, everything will be covered by her dress. But yes, this is important. All those bone landmarks and all the areas and all those forms, how big, how small it can be. I hope you are liking all these videos that I am creating. I'm just trying to provide some values out of my time that I have, and I hope you're liking it. If you want to see more, let me know what you want to see, and subscribe if you find them interesting and if you think they are providing some values. Subscribe, because a lot of more videos will be coming soon. So this series is gonna be split in few parts because it was long. Even if I was increasing the speed of time lapse, it was going so fast that I wasn't even able to make it what was happening. So I made it reasonable fast, but this is so long that I'll be splitting it in few parts. I hope you'll like it, and yeah, let's move on to the next point, how you can improve through here. So the third point is watch videos. By this, you don't want to watch the TikTok videos that I'm talking. You don't want to watch those Netflix series, all the entertainment drama. No, I'm not talking about those videos. Watch your videos which are valuable to you, which provides you some good value, which is good for your time and good for your skills. So I'm talking here about tutorials. Maybe watch some podcasts, watch videos on YouTube related to 3D art. Watch some things. Watch other artists, how they create, how they live, or what are they talking about. So yeah, watch some videos, spend some time. Even if you're watching something, I would highly recommend you watch interviews, watch ZBrush workshops or other proper channel, anything sculpting, sketching. Watch videos on the tips that they want to give you. Watch advices. There are a lot of videos on internet now that you can make your time, spend some time in, and that are more useful and valuable than most of you guys are watching these days. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Come on, man. Watch the valuable ones. And follow few artists. If you think they are doing good job, try to make a few of them your favorites. That way you can get inspired, not by everyone's art, but follow one so that you think what style you think you can match, or some sort of. Even if you like something, follow them, support them. So here I am trying to mark all those facial landmarks, trying to match it up. It was my first video. I was little skeptical about it, but it was going fine. And here I'm just trying to make that the gloomy face, the serious face which she had right here. Here she comes. So I'm just trying to match the landmarks, the gaps between all those components of the facial features, eyes, nose, mouth, ears. They should, even if it's stylized, they should be somewhat close to the real reference. Even if it's not matched, that's fine because it's stylized. That's what I'm going for here. I am not trying to create any that kind of likeness, but to give an idea that yes, if anybody sees the piece, he or she can recognize that yeah, it's Wednesday. So it's trying to create all those features, interesting and cute looking features. Right now, looking like an old lady, I know. But patience. Building stages, you have to be patient. Otherwise, you're gonna lose it. Have patience. Have trust in yourself. You're trying to create something, and I'm sure when you will finish it, you're gonna be proud of it. Let's move on to the next point, which is ask for constructive feedbacks. What does it mean? Can anybody tell me? How can you say you're watching it? So ask for constructive feedbacks. Whenever you try to create something, do not run away or hide your art or just show it on the final day, something like that. It's gonna improve your portfolio. That's why it is important. So ask for constructive feedbacks from the people which are from the same field. Nowadays you have all the mediums, Discord, even ArtStation. You can personally message, ask for feedbacks, Instagrams. Yes, post your art on forums, ask for feedback there. You will get, as soon as you get constructive feedback, it's all fine. Do not get triggered by them. Do not feel bad about yourself that I have made so many mistakes. In the beginning, it's gonna happen. And some people might trash talk about your work, but you gotta be patient and take those feedbacks constructively. Do not take them too hard. Take them constructively that they can improve your work. Yes. So always, whenever you finish something or about to finish, it's in work in progress stage, you can ask for feedbacks. But do not annoy them by asking feedbacks on LinkedIn or ArtStation, because sometimes it happens with me. They ask for feedback. Some people ask for feedback on every stage. They are creating the body, yeah, feedback. Okay, no problem. But then armor, feedback another time. So try to finish a particular level of your artwork, then try to ask for feedback, because it's of no use. If you don't want to waste somebody else's time, you have to be respectful of his time. But do not run away from feedback. Take them constructively, like them. I'm sure that will increase the potential of your artwork, and that will make it more beautiful. Yes. That was a very important point. Keep in mind, after even while doing it, you can show it to your people around you. If you are not living alone, if you're doing it with someone at your home, you can show them. You can show your mom, you can show your brother, sister, whoever, your dad, how it look, and ask them to criticize it, because you know that how siblings and parents can be. They can say that yeah, it's looking perfect, it's beautiful, but just because they are not from this field, You can ask them. I'm not saying you don't ask them, but you can ask them. But ask other peers as well. Going to college, ask other buddies. Going to office, ask your colleagues or somebody who you think is uh, good enough to provide you good feedback. And whatever you feel like is good and will make your art better, apply them. Whatever you feel like is trash, just leave them. Straight away leave them. You don't have to do them because somebody said it. If you don't feel like it, do not do it. But if you feel that I should have done it, I should have liked, you should do it. Otherwise, after exporting or putting it out in the world, you're gonna regret sometime. Leave that regret. That is bad for you. Do the things which don't make you regret it. So yes, feedbacks. Even I am asking for feedbacks. Comment down below how I can make because this YouTube is new for me. How I can improve my videos. I would like to know. Any suggestions, anything? Comment down below. Here I have moved on to the second stage, detailing a little bit of face, the mouth part. You saw me put in the eyeballs, detailed some of the eye part, put the eyebrows and their mouth. So finally, once I see that the proportion is looking fine, neck is not looking too long, some weird parts of the body, then I'll just dynamize both the parts, head and body. And then when you do that, you might lose some of them. So some of the details. So I duplicate them, and before dynameshing, I duplicate them as a separate step 2. I dynamesh that, merge them, I Z-remesh them, and project on the previous step 2 which was duplicated, and then you can delete them. That is the workflow. Trying to shape up that nose, trying to make the nose a little cuter, small, not too big. Going for a teenage face, you have to keep those things in mind, which makes it beautiful, makes it stylized. Yes, like this. But she is not smiling. That's why I have to make sure she doesn't seem happy. She is annoyed and gloomy. She doesn't want to go in that dance, but yes, she's cute. And coming to the last part of how to improve your 3D art. Point number 5, which is take breaks. Yes, take breaks. The work you have put in, the hard work, the polishing, the practicing, everything is fine, but you will stuck with that hardcore art block sometime if you won't take any break. If you won't distract yourself from this world of creatives, you might feel your productivity go down. There is a graph for that. I'll show you right here. So yes, the productivity graph, if you keep on doing certain things at a certain speed, and if you think why my speed is not increasing or my quality is going down, this is the point that you need to keep in mind. The more you work hard, the more you have to take a break, or you need some maintenance. You cannot stay awake all 2, 3, 4 days long. You gotta give your body some maintenance time. You gotta sleep. That's what you have to do in real life as well. If you are doing any work, if you are creating any piece, remember to take some break on that day, or even you can leave the work for one day. If you're creating any personal piece, you are in college, trying to keep up, take a Saturday or Sunday off and do not touch your pen, tablet, computer, or anything related to your work. Study, take a break, take a chill pill, relax, watch any movie, go outside, play, roam around, do something, spend time with your family, talk to others, talk to people, visit your friends, do whatever you want, play some game, but take a break. That is important. You need to have a break to break the continuity. And when you look at your artwork, you're gonna see them with the new pair of eyes, and you will find mistakes which you wanna improve on. So yeah, that is very very important. Here, what I have done, once I thought the face is at a certain state, let's take it to the Photoshop, and I am drawing some hairs, how she's gonna look with hair. So yes, that is what I'm doing here, trying to figure out how she's gonna look with hair on my face, because she's stylized. And yeah, there was my little experiment, which I was quite happy. Yeah, she was looking good. And back onto the skirt. Time to place both those finger elements, thumbs, fingers. They will seem weird in the beginning, but as you progress, as you advance, you will improve, and you'll see that all the things are in place, getting it together. Looking nice. So we were talking about breaks. Let me know in the comments, what do you do to take break? What do you do in your free time? What are your hobbies? How do you spend your day? Something. Put something in comment. Taking break is important. Otherwise you will exhaust yourself. One thing to observe, if you have observed some small company who always give crunch time, or make this a habit, make artists work late, or there are a lot of pressure on artists, they are always doing overtime, or there's always crunch deliveries. So what happens, you must have observed that the quality of work from their company go down eventually. And that is not because art is not doing a good job. Art is doing a great job, actually. But as a company, you should keep in mind that it's art. It's exhausting to take a break. Give them some downtime. Give them some time to think about themselves. Even if it's a repetitive task, when you don't take a break, you tend to make mistakes which you don't want. As a huge production, it's definitely good. So all things combined, let me rephrase them again. Search for all kinds of related references. Look for references. Work on your references. Spend some time looking for references. Spend time daily on sculpting. So this might contradict with my last point, but by daily I mean that, you know what, if you want, you can skip Sunday, but alternate Sundays you can skip. Third is watch videos, watch podcasts, watch tutorials, watch videos that makes you technically better. Watch some tips and tricks for a certain software whatever you like. Watch videos, constructive videos. Ask for constructive feedbacks. Do not run away from feedbacks. Ask for feedbacks. Very important. And the last one is take breaks. Relax. Take which will enjoy this video. I hope you are taking a break enjoying this video. Looking at me sculpting in the time loops, moving fast. So yeah, that was the first part of Wednesday Adams. I hope you're liking it. Subscribe, because next part will be coming soon. And with that, I will come up with another point of topic of how you can grow, or I have to think about the topic, so give me some time. But yes, there will be a topic, there will be talk with the sculpt, so do not skip that. But don't listen to it. It might be important to you. Yes, subscribe please. And I will see you in the next one. Enjoy this.